Guys, welcome to Waste to Treasure podcast, where waste transforms into opportunity. I'm your host, Absolomy, and I'm excited in taking you on a journey. Join us as we uncover the potential hidden in waste and explore new possibilities with Mr. Msindazwe Ndhlovu, the Managing Director and founder of The Noble Savage.
Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
How are you, Mr. Ndhlovu? Welcome to Waste to Treasure.
Thank you. I'm good. How's been your day?
My day is okay. Oh, Mr. Ndhlovu, I hear the word noble savage. Can you tell us about it?
Well, the way I like the way that you bring it on board. Noble savage, right?
Yes.
How can a savage be noble, right? We always think of savages as barbarians, people that don't do any good, right?
Yes.
And people that are noble, they're class. And it really feels like it's a conundrum, right?
Yeah.
It's opposing, it's clashing. Which comes into the thing where we say, how can a savage be noble? How can waste be a resource?
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But if I'm to tell you a bit of the proper definition, the actual English textbook definition of a noble savage, right?
Yes.
So a noble savage is an entity that has not been corrupted by civilization. Right? So, for example, before the Western world came, right, and corrupted us, we were noble savages because we lived in harmony with what? With our surrounding, with nature.
Okay.
Which is what we're trying to take the earth back to that state of us being in a sustainable circle, living in harmony with nature, but with technology added to it.
Okay, thank you so much. So today here we're trying to go back in our state where you said we lived in harmony.
Yes, harmony in a sustainable way with
nature.
Yes.
Okay, before our Western countries came to influence us.
Yes.
Okay. So then
it's positive or not positive, that's a debate for another day. Yeah.
Okay. I understand. So for your innovation, the Noble Savage, can you tell us a bit more about, I always hear about the circular economy in climate space. I want to understand how it goes.
Let me break it down this way. I will start off with Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Zimbabwe were producing about 1.7 million tons of solid waste, right?
Yes.
This is annually. And this is a problem that we're currently faced with.
Oh.
Then another problem, we've got a huge housing shortage, right? And I'm also going to step into a bit further, also talking about the new things that we've brought in, right?
Yeah.
As a country, we are chopping down over 60 million trees per year, right? That's a lot of trees.
It's a lot.
And us chopping down these trees is for timber, fencing, heating, right?
Yeah.
Those are three main reasons why we chop down trees. Mm-hmm. Then, the cost of housing is high. If you've ever built a house, you know that the foundation, the roof, they're very, very expensive.
Yeah, it's true.
So for us, we saw all these problems, right?
Yeah.
And then we asked ourselves, what could be a way where we've got this problem and we turn it into an opportunity? And lo and behold, I don't know if I'm to call it a miracle or it was a blessing.
Okay.
I've generally shared this with people that know me quite well, that I had paid a visit to an aunt and she lost her roof. Right?
Oh.
And the pain, the agony, the confusion. I've never seen someone going through all those emotions all within the same space of time. And it pained me. And I remember thinking that we have to have better ways and means for us to build homes.
Yeah. True.
Basically, that is how the Noble Savage was birthed.
Okay.
And after having that with the Noble Savage, birthing it out of that, I then dreamt formula, right? And but the formula was a very detailed formula, right?
Yes.
And I went, I worked on it, I kept building, and guess what? I came out with a product.
Wow, which is...
Yes, and that product is what has led us to make more and more different products, just from that initial dream.
Wow.
So today, we need to solve this. The answer I would tell you, like, let me sleep on it. Huh? Woman and
Okay, I thank you. Okay, so now I would like to know what inspired you to see waste not as a problem, but as an opportunity. Okay, I have this. This is a starting point for me. Alright, saying let me solve this problem. Very situation. The challenge. And that's a challenge to us. And but we also have littering at the Likuruma, and when you came in and to solve this problem by using the waste and turning it into treasure. So what inspired you?
Okay, so I wanna share an interesting story I picked up from somewhere. When I was in high school, it's a long time ago, I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right?
Poor Dad.
Yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And he spoke about if you had to become an entrepreneur, as you go out every day, as you look around, look for problems, right? And see how you can solve them. And I then got quoted this one time where I said, Zimbabwe and Africa is full of problems that need solutions. And those solutions bring the opportunity for you to make money. Now, because of that, it is the one thing that changed my psyche, the way I thought. That when I had the event that I shared earlier about of my aunt losing her roof,
yeah,
right?
Yes.
It became my biggest driver, my biggest motivation to want to help everyone build better. Yeah.
Wow.
And since then, this is where everything that I now do, everything that the Noble Savage now does, we always say we are glorified garbage people, or garbage men.
Yeah.
And our take on everything, we always look at how can we convert this waste to make something simple.
Wow. So all thanks to your auntie who got here.
So it was a blessing in disguise. But I think I can say this first. She's not late. God bless her so much.
Welcome to the Waste to Treasure podcast, a youth-led climate awareness and storytelling space which is sponsored by the City of Bulawayo, the Youth Climate Action Fund, and Bloomberg Philanthropies.
Hey guys, welcome to our second segment of Waste to Treasure. So continuing with our questions, I'd like to know what was the biggest challenge that you faced? What was the biggest challenge that you faced from moving from success prototype to a product that people trusted enough to buy and put it on their homes?
Okay, so make sure that I understand your question is the biggest challenges that we faced, right, as we're growing the business and moving from a prototype to a product that people can actually use on a day-to-day.
Yes, in other words, you can say from lab to market.
Yes. You see, one thing about the human psyche, they're very comfortable with what they know, right?
Okay.
Now, one of our biggest challenges was convincing people that you can build with waste. Not just any ordinary waste, plastic waste.
Okay.
That was one of the biggest challenges that we faced because it doesn't make sense in anyone's mind. Idoti ngayichinja ibe yinto oyokwakha njani. Marara. Huh? It doesn't make sense. So part of the things that we did was we had to do a lot of education, right?
Okay.
Educating people. And we went over the top, right? I do not know how many times I had to jump on the tile, right? Just to prove. And I no longer do that sometimes. So I'm bored. What do? A lot of times we had to what? Demonstrate, teach, share, explain. And one thing, the challenge that we faced in getting acceptance within the market was because the product was new, we had to work with the customer from foundation.
Okay.
Right? We had to then do other services that were not part of our day-to-day just to be able to convince that client. So when you would come to you, you want to build. Okay, don't worry. We'll help you start getting quotations. Right? What does that do? It builds a relationship of trust between you and me. Right? You no longer have to go around and look for the best price, let's say when it comes to bricks. We already know that, look, if you want very cheap bricks, you go to BCL, you go to Homestead, right? You get one of the best prices, which would be cheaper than McDonald's. McDonald's is a local brand, right?
Yes.
We would already have done that work for you.
Wow.
And by the time we get to the roof, because we've been telling you about our roof tile, you are now more open to accepting it. But the journey wasn't easy. As you know, cost of building is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So one thing that it taught us, especially as a business, is we don't look for quick money now. We don't look for whatever it is now. Yeah. For us, when we sell to you, we don't expect you to buy tomorrow.
Okay.
But we know you'll come and buy from us 1 year from today.
Once you get there.
Yes. And it's changed how we view the whole business. Our business is no longer a fly-by-night business. Our business is now a long-term generational business. Yeah.
Wow.
I look forward to the day where I'll be like, we don't expect our customers to come back, but their children will. When I get that, then I'll be happy.
This is a problem. Okay. So, if I may ask, how do you source your waste? Uthi izibilezi ama-plastic nama-glassy likuthathanga uye labantu yini elisebenza lawo, for example ama-youth ama-local community workers abalincedisayo to pick up i-waste leyi ama-plastics nama-glasses ukuze liqale lina umsebenzweni?
Okay. You know, can I answer this in a non-conventional, funny way? Yeah.
It's okay.
You know, generally we always talk of employment in the traditional sense, right? Having a 9 to 12 job, having a contract, and stuff. But I feel we are part of one of the largest individual employers in the city. But let me break it down. We work with a lot of pickers, right? People that pick waste, which in terms of employment, yes, they are contract workers, but they're not really fully recognized in the bracket or the context of being what? Of being employed. But we collaborate with these, and these are people from, you've seen generally some people every day like a bin, right? There are people who come and they're going through your bins. I know people love to call them scavengers, but for me, I don't think they are scavengers. For me, I call them onvelo, you know, because they are contributing to a cleaner society.
That's true.
They are contributing to show us that there's value in waste and reducing the amount of waste that goes to the landfill, right? And little do a lot of people know, a lot of them actually make such a decent living, better than a lot of people who are employed. I can even share the numbers, not just for. Okay, if someone picks PET, you know, like your PET bottles, water bottles, a ton per month, which is easy to pick up. Do you know, they usually make $180
from a ton.
From a ton.
Wow.
If they pick a ton of aluminium can, they're making 500 to 600 in a month. Yeah,
right. This is serious business.
And think of the amount of water that we drink, the amount of waste that we throw away.
And wow. Okay. Hey, I'm saying so much less and I believe what your community and waste in terms of plastic they are minimized. We find out our local communities are silent and they're clean. So thank you so much. What has building this team taught you? Like, what kind of skill are you looking in from young people? Says Kani Latina is Abacha. Where do we fit in the noble savage?
Okay. So for me, before I'll put it this way. The biggest skill that's needed, right, is attitude, right? Okay. And let me share the reason I talk about attitude, right? When I hire anyone from me, right, I really don't look a lot in terms of your academic qualifications, because I believe a lot of the academic parts can be taught, right?
True.
Everyone knows 1 + 1 is going to be 2, right? We can teach you whatever skills that we want you to. But there's one thing we can never teach you, which is attitude. Right? And the reason I want to base a lot in terms of attitude is iningi lethu youth sisuka ngingazi ukuthi if isindebele sami siyaphuma kuhle mina amandebele phando zaphela la sisuka sikhangelele phansi ezinye izinto singelakho okungathi siyenza ukuthi sikhanye sibe phezulu, or rather suka sibambele isikhiwa phezulu njengembodleko. Okay. So my mom used to like saying those and let me even break it down further. I've just shared and told you the revenue that you can actually make from just picking up plastics, right? Plastics, aluminum can, right? You can actually make a lot of money. But right?
Yes,
Zakjoti, it goes mine. And stuff. But figure more 5. You won't even see that what place is making money from picking waste. I know it's not an easy environment, but there are many other places and ways that you can build that, right? Waste how you can accumulate it from, right? Okay. But the other reason I talk about attitude a lot is waste has unlimited potential.
Yeah.
We need innovators. We need people that can see the world in a different light to help us solve indaba waste. That's the. It is a resource that's being generated for us, which we need to find ways to solve, to make better products that can help serve our community, that can help serve the nation of Zimbabwe, right? Education 5.0, right? Vision 2030, try to convert Zimbabwe into a middle income economy. It starts with us as the youth. If we change our attitude with how we face the problems that we're faced with, then that is the start to reaching that goal. Yeah. As Sahlale City's daydream with, hey, if we get UK by it, right? Yes, there's money, but there is a higher potential solving the problems that God has given you. Going that side, you have solve my problem, my kid, which are my problem again. We are sure who's no copper. As soon as there's something
yes. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Msindazwe.
You can call me MC.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. MC. Sizile guys, uthe tina as youth, mele singabile attitude where, as we heard, uthi the e-waste and just picking plastic 1 ton we have to lay 1,000, we have to lay 180 yakho, which is a simple thing. Awudingi into eziningi than ukuthi thina sihlala silama bright future lot I want to go ngaphi, of which is into eyenzakalayo, yeah, good real. But let's start at our local communities where we are picking up our plastics, our glasses, and we get cash from it, right? Whereby the impact to the economy, Tina as a city, as an economy, it becomes clean since sitata waste liana sisiya yenza okunye, turning it into treasure. So basically this marks the end of this segment. Thank you so much. Hello guys, welcome to the third and final segment of Waste to Treasure with our guest, Mr. Nsi. We're also, Mr. Nsi, continuing with our story. Can you please tell me what is your vision for the future of the noble, savage, and green innovation in Zimbabwe, and how do you measure your success?
Okay, so the vision for the noble savage, right, before we go over, which is seared into our memories, right, is we want to be the leading producer of low-cost building materials that incorporate high technology so that we can accelerate Africa's transition to clean renewable energy so that everyone can achieve more. And for us, the biggest emphasis is so that everyone can achieve more. That is our vision. Okay. And how we envision waste in Zimbabwe is people seeing the value and not just thinking of just as waste, that it can become something that can help empower communities, and most importantly, our most vulnerable members of society. Right?
Yeah, true.
You know, I hope I'm not digressing too much, but I saw a post that I shared some years ago, yesterday, and it was a post on people or children that suffer from Down syndrome, right? And all that they were asking for was, they're not special, they just want the opportunity to be educated, the opportunity to get jobs. That's only that. That's their vision, therefore. And for me, I believe that waste is an opportunity that can help the most vulnerable members of society to be able to generate an income. Okay. And let it be a starting block that situmuntu sephelile awazi tenze kodwa belende awuqalisela to go to the next level.
Okay. Not knowing I heard you mention people living with disabilities and what you can involve them in this. Is there any slot where you can say, yeah, lava, they can start here and they contributed to your wake?
Yes, look, as I've said, for us is to help the most vulnerable members of society. Yeah. And that includes people that are, or rather, there's the political correct term, differently abled. Yes, that is the term, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing as easy as just going and picking, right? Something that's been discarded. So meaning, Gucci, it doesn't need you to have a high level of IQ, high level of education, for as long as you're able to go and pick. Guess what? That is the most basic way. And the other thing that I find that could also be of one of the greatest involvement is, which is also to the youth, is also think of ways, right, that waste can become a product that can serve the community. Okay. Right? If you ask me, I will tell you, like, I can talk for days of things that you can do just from waste, right?
Wow.
To help you as that individual. Yeah, right.
Okay. So, let's say taking me as a youth and youth mina EP advice elinganika yona. I want to venture into this green business, but angila anywhere to start. As you said, awufunakali mfundo ethile. Just
start.
Yeah.
Iyuthi madoda sithi abasakhula. Okay, inkinga nge-youth, or rather the upcoming, is yes, they're full of energy, right? We all want the sudden big thing, right? But the best advice I can always tell you is start small.
Start small. Start
from wherever you are. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start from wherever you are. Udopa, whatever it is, just start small. And guess what? From that initial start, it will lead to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. You see, if you don't have money for a haircut, what do? You don't know. Let me tell you the advice. If you don't have money for a haircut, play long enough at the barber shop, you'll get a haircut. Same thing. Yeah. Start small. Do you know, today, I'll share an example. There are these girls in South Africa, Pretoria. They did an amazing thing, right? I feel when it comes to waste to product, hands down, I respect those girls, right? They saw that there's a lot of discarded PVC pipes, right?
Yeah.
They started a little fire, beauty of plastic, you just need fire, becomes very maneuverable. They made them into straps, they weaved baskets. Right? If you want to see them, right?
Them on TikTok.
Yes. And guess what? Those baskets that they weaved, they are exporting, they're selling them worldwide.
Serious?
Just from that.
Wow.
Right? You know, I can share different examples or even different ways that waste can be converted. Plastic,
yeah.
Do you know that that's plastic? I know people think it's foil, but it's actually plastic, right? You can actually make bags, right? From those things. You can make sleeping bags. There's a lot of things that you could do mats.
Yeah.
These are things that are then able to be resolved. When the other day, mats that are imported from China, which are made from plastic. That's actually waste plastic that's just been repurposed to making a macansila, which we are now buying for $2, $3. But they're coming all the way. They crossed a sea.
Now we can do it.
We can do it ourselves to serve the local market. Sing a worry about suddenly making the big amounts of money. Always remember that the biggest companies in this world, they don't do super huge profits. I'll give you Abenzi's motor. Do you know, whatever car.
Yeah.
Do you know, after everything, that big industry, after everything is done, do you know the profit that they are left with is not even in the 50 or 60,000. It's between 1 to 2,000 per vehicle.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yo.
Go to Choppies, right? If you look at Choppies, the amount of money or TM they are making per product is 2 cents, 3 cents. But it's volumes. Think that way and you'll be all right.
So for me as a youth, I need to just start small.
Yes, start small, start where you are.
And
everything will
step by step.
It's easier to push a moving mill than a stationary one.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much. So how can people support or collaborate with the Noble Savage?
Okay, so first and foremost, right, I always say like our social media handles, right? Follow us, share the news of what we do. Okay. And when you see our products, support them. Then number 2, it starts with you to today. Look at the waste. Don't think of it as waste. Ungabona iphepha ungalilahli. Just discard it. No. Put it in the bin. Dispose of it properly. Because somewhere, somehow, that paper, that small act that you have done of putting that paper in the right place, it will get to us.
Okay. Hi, thank you so much, Mr. Msindazwe. So, for those who want to support, do you have socials or contact where they can get you?
Yes. So, you can like us on our social media handles. So, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, it's t.n.s.africa.
t.n.s.africa.
Right. Which is the same for Facebook, Instagram. Then for TikTok, it is the with a 3 for E, noble with a 3 for the E, savage with a 3 for the E. So TH3 NOBL 3 SAVAG 3. Yes, one word.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Msindazwe. We have come to our end of the segment, and this is really Uguti. Tina is, I'm a youth. We just need to start small. Start small. So when you see waste, don't think of it as waste, but think of it as something that can be turned into an opportunity. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Waste to Treasure. If you're feeling inspired, please remember, every action, every small action counts, and join us next time as we unpack the more exciting stories and ideas. And also remember, 1 minute's trash is another minute's
treasure.
Rolling. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the second segment of the Waste to Treasure podcast. I'm still here with Ruth Banda and
Margaret Band.
Margaret. He's trying to be funny, so I leave it like that.
I'm your host, Absolomy, and I'm excited in taking you on a journey through the cutting edge of sustainable waste management, creative upcycling, and community-driven conservation. Join us as we uncover the potential hidden in waste.
Pick it up. Continue.